When I started as a full-time pitcher was when I started 14, 15 years old. And the first time I just was trying to throw hard over the middle. I was throwing balls all over places, walking people because I didn't know much about pitching. So then we started working about my mechanics and everything and start getting better.
What a performance from Edwin Díaz.
When he was 14, Edwin Díaz didn't even like pitching. At 18, the Puerto Rican fireballer was a third-round draft pick.
This guy right here has an electric arm.
By 24, he was the best closer in baseball.
57th save for Diaz.
Today, he's a three-time All-Star, but he's also a dad trying to teach his kids about the ups and downs of the game he loves.
What's up, guys? This is Edwin Díaz from the New York Mets, and you're watching No Easy Outs. I grew up in a little town back in Puerto Rico called Nahuabo. Baseball means a lot in Puerto Rico. Playing baseball, my dream was always being a big league player. Playing in the backyard at home with all my friends, playing with the hand and the ball. That's how we played back in Puerto Rico when you was a kid. Just having fun. I didn't know I did have the talent to show everyone I can be in the big leagues. Just in that moment, I just was trying to have fun with all my friends. My father worked in construction back in Puerto Rico, so he was working Monday to Friday. My father was the guy who was bringing the money, and my mom was taking care of me and my brothers.
I heard a story about getting to practices wasn't always easy, and that once your mom had to take you on a scooter to practice.
Yeah, so my dad only had one car, so we got a scooter. So if my brother got a practice far from our house, my dad taking the car, and if I was practicing close to my house, my mother take me in the scooter. So sometimes she was taking my brother, sometimes she was taking me, so that's how they split it. I wasn't a pitcher, I was an outfielder. As an outfielder, I was really good. As a hitter, not good. That's why I'm a pitcher, because as a hitter, I wasn't that good. I always pitched as a little kid, but when I started as a full-time pitcher was when I turned 14, 15 years old. And the first time, I just was trying to throw hard over the middle. I was throwing balls all over places, walking people because I didn't know much about pitching. So then we started working about my mechanics and everything and start getting better.
It was your dad's idea to be a pitcher?
My dad and our coach, they both told me, hey, I think you should pitch. And I was a little bit angry, a little bit mad because, at that age, you want to hit always. I did love to play center field because I was a fast guy, a really good fielder. But at the end of the day, I trust my father's word, my coach's words, and pay off.
Do you remember a game where everything worked finally and you're just like, yeah, I can do this?
17 years old, I remember I threw a no-hitter, like 7-inning no-hitter, because in Puerto Rico we play double-header every Saturday. So I pitched the first game and I threw all the 7 innings with no hit. I strike out like 16 guys. Me, my family, my teammates, my coach, everyone was really happy.
You're okay not being an outfielder after that?
Yeah, I'm glad. I throw my outfield glove and the bat out and take the pitcher glove, and now I'm really happy I'm here in the big league, so I'm doing my thing.
If there's something you don't want to do at that age, it's hard to trust them.
Yeah, I knew my father won't do anything bad for me or try to make me doing something bad. So he told me you should try it, and I trust them, and I did it.
You were 18 when you got drafted.
Yeah,
Then you got dropped into places like Pulaski, Virginia,
yeah,
Clinton, Iowa.
yeah. Didn't meet a lot of Latin people there, but I was chasing my dream. So whatever the team was putting me, I was trying to do my best always. So when I played in Pulaski, I was trying to do my best with my team, my teammates, everyone trying to learn about the culture in the town. When I went to Iowa, Clinton, same thing, cold. First time being cold was tough, pitching cold was tough, but I was chasing my dreams.
What was it like getting into professional baseball, and how much English did you speak?
I did speak zero English when I signed as a professional guy. I learned talking with my teammates. For me, it wasn't that tough because as soon as I get there, I start making friends and everything, and I just know, hey, how you doing? Those kind of words. And they told me, hey, you should do it like this, you should do it like that. And I start practicing, and talking to them. That's how I learned English really quick.
Were you always sure that you were going to get to the big leagues?
The only time I think was tough was my first time in AA. Every league I was dominating the league. So my first time in AA, I was getting hit. I wasn't sure why. They told me, hey, you are in a new league. You are playing against better hitters, better players. You will adapt to the league. So I wasn't pitching bad, I gotta make adjustment. I was playing against really good hitters. They know more the game. That's how I learned. I gotta make adjustment always in the mound.
Was there some point where your confidence was shaken at all, where you had to kind of bring yourself and bounce back that confidence?
Yeah, always you got bad moments when you was a young kid, you know, having a bad game. Sometimes you feel alone when you are playing in the States and you don't have your family, but I turned my ship right away when I was feeling like that because I was chasing my dreams. As soon as I was feeling sad, I missed my family, my parents, everyone. I just think, hey, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep chasing my dream. My goal is playing the big league, so I gotta do it. So that's how I was thinking when I was feeling bad.
The deal is now official. All-star closer Edwin Díaz to the Mets. Díaz is only 24 years old, had a sub-2 ERA last year, led the majors with 57 saves.
Coming from Seattle, a small market and everything, come to New York with all the lights and everything, I think I was trying to do too much. So as soon as I feel I was having a bad season, I just want to go through the season and go back at home, flush everything, and work hard to show everyone they got a really good player.
When you have a bad game, how do you deal with it?
I'm a winner, so I want to win. But at the end of the day, I know losing is part of the game. So as soon as I learn you will lose games, you gotta just flush it right away and come the next day ready to compete again. Everything goes way smoother for me.
Your oldest is 9?
9 years old.
He's a Mets fan.
Yeah, he's a big Mets fan. He watch every game.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
You get to do something though. You get to teach your son what it's like to lose a game.
Yeah. I always try to explain to him when he's playing Little League, hey, you will win, you will lose, you will strike out, you will hit a fly out, you will make errors. That's part of the game. Just go there, have fun. At the end of the day, I just want you to have fun and enjoy. I don't want you to think, oh, I gotta win every single day.